He was really excited, Faf Du Plessis, in the last game when he notched up one international number 100. Excited that he was celebrating it in pink as well. He realised what a big day that is. Good numbers. And he doesn't mind coming in at this situation.
Yeah, it gives him an opportunity to bat through the innings, get those big runs. Even though you're at 3, that's what you're looking for. It's mixed feelings, really. You want to get out there to express yourself.
That's a good ball first up. 140 almost k's per hour.
Better teams in the past. Lots of better batsmen. Not only Sri Lankan, but also from other parts of the world. Lots of batsmen who've done wonders around the world.
4 for 1. So that was really good work from Kumara. That's gone through the covers. Not right out of the middle from Faf Du Plessis, but that's going to go for another boundary. The outfield's pretty quick.
Looked like he had all the time in the world. He's on the front foot, but yet just able to find his spot. And that's the problem I keep mentioning about the extra pace that a bowler needs to have. And what really stood out in that over is the angles he used. Most of those deliveries were coming back into the right hand at the angle.
Oh, that's nicely played. A little bit too straight that time and wept away by Faf Du Plessis. Surface is good. I mean, they'll have a chance today, Russ, to bat on a nice track, Sri Lankans.
Yeah, nice even pace. Not a shot in anger. And batsmen would love it if they can flick it off the pads just like that. Right on top of it. There was a man there in case he chipped it in the air, but look at that speed away. So I think like the likes of Upul Taranga has to try and make that big score, which he usually does when he's been at the top of the order. Yes, he's a strong captain. He's pretty vocal.
Wept away. Just the one this time. Again, straying leg side. Outside half the bat. He would have loved to have driven that one through the covers, I think. A bit of frustration there from Faf Du Plessis. 11 from that over, 36 for 1.
The fortunate boundary from De Kock. Once again, a use of feet and beautifully played again by Faf Du Plessis. Just opened the face. He got out in a similar fashion at the Wanderers. But this time he executes it perfectly. He brings up the 50 partnership. Sorry, not the 50 partnership, the 54 South Africa. The partnership's just 49.
Always a sign of a player in good form when you can play squares controlled as that, and we saw a lot of that in Durban. He got out the Wanderers, I think, leaning back more than anything else, but this is a very, very good shot from Faf Du Plessis in great form.
Yep. That brings up the 50 partnership. 3 for 1, South Africa were when the loss of Hashim Amla. End of the over, 12 runs from an expensive one for Sri Lanka, 53 for 1. Oh, De Kock actually didn't pick up that head. Already let the ball go. Almost got himself into trouble. Has a quite giggle because everything's worked out okay.
Anybody you hated bowling against? Anybody that you spent more time thinking about the night before?
Well, the names of Seweg and Chris Gale come to mind. Matthew Hayden. Anyone who's going to put you under some severe pressure up front. Airborne, but well placed in the end, and it's another boundary. So it's a real expensive over this for Sri Lanka. 15 from it. Not the kind of plan Sandakan had in mind when he came to the crease. 77 for 1.
Dhananjaya De Silva.
Good bowling, Dana.
Good shot, pitched up, driven over the top, 1 bounce and 4. Been easy pickings really for this partnership.
Yeah, superb shot, Faf Du Plessis. Against the spin. Downwind, pretty safe. Made off in the circle. Just recognise there's no great deal of spin here and capitalising beautifully.
Yeah, and good running as well. John Pollock and Eric Simons talking about the captain's nightmare with the field changes and the ball going through the offside and long off coming back into the circle. No, it's just gone over the top, and the running, throw that in there as well. 2s where they probably shouldn't be. Well on their way, South Africa, at the current rate, without playing any shots in anchor, really. Shot. It'll just be 1. That's well played.
Yeah, they have to see the back. Try and get him out.
Yeah, ran up is the shout. They were thinking of a second. Yeah, and also with cricketers around the world who have shown that this is kind of what they do. They turn up in various countries, go to IPL, which is the biggest of them all, and then Big Bash League, and also CPL and others plying their trade. These two men doing a good job. It's a 50-over format, but 100 partnership between them has come off just 86 balls. Really good pace to it.
Good bit of bowling and
Too easy. Sri Lankans at this stage having no answer. Unable to get anything off the pitch.
Well, it is too easy, you're right, because the South African batsmen, both of them, are playing strokes at will. They're premeditating, they're executing well, they're working the ball into areas where they want to.
So there you go, Kepler. 21 wins. Anyway, that's the most number of wins for Australia. That was around the 2003 World Cup. Either side of it, which was played here in South Africa. But in that list of 21 games, there was no visit to Colombo. After 28, it's 177 for 2.
It's well bowled. It's well dug out too. And it'll go for 4 to bring up a century for Faf Du Plessis. He's been in fine form in the last few months, and that form continues. An 8th career century.
It has been a rich family form, and really has been a superb knock, hitting boundaries. Really healthy strike rate. Absolutely dominant, and every time he's got the wicket, he's played with freedom from the very start.
Yeah, good century in Durban. The wickets falling at the other end, and he played well for that 105. I think back to Port Elizabeth, they weren't chasing too many there. 55 not out. 24 from 27 in Johannesburg. The only blip, really, you'd say. 4 more. Short and pulled away.
Wonderful control in the shot. He knew exactly where the fielders were. Didn't overhit it, because overhitting it would have meant square. He just got a control over it, rolled his wrists and made sure it went on a fine leg. Fine leg was up. And he was in absolute control of what he was trying to do. Man right on top of his game, as we were saying. It's great. A lot of questions for the Sri Lankan captain and his bowler. How do you go about stemming this? Maru's length is naturally short. He either tends to go really short, which seems to be standing up on this wicket, and easy to hit, or otherwise too full. He's really struggled to find that in-between length which he needs to.
This time the man is back, and so just a single. He's been in such good form as Faf Du Plessis for 6 months or so. It's a good nut. And tails back in, and he's got to try and sort his feet out, get out the way, get the bat down in time. Does all of that and picks himself up too, to raise his arms aloft, because he's got to another century.
It's perfect to slide underneath the willow.
Sorry for Faf Du Plessis.
I think he's going to be looking to totally tee off now. The body's deceiving him a little bit. Faf's clubbed that one, and it's short. Not by much. He's getting some treatment at the fall of that wicket of JP Duminy.
Yeah, good bowling by the young man, good pace, whacking it into the deck. Fatigue setting in now with Faf Du Plessis.
He's got that away, has he? There it is. 150 now. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. This has been a magnificent performance from Faf Du Plessis.
It's been an innings of skill and fitness levels. 150, take a bow, captain's happy. What a way to bring it up. Everyone appreciating his efforts.
And the one-day game, when you do a lot of running, I mean, you are totally exhausted when you get to 3 figures, let alone 150. This has been really special stuff from a serious cricketer. 21 now to beat David Warner. What a shot that is. That's a beauty. That's gone for 6. Superbly played. To have that strength now is really special. Brings up the 300 as well.
Magnificent stroke, Faf Du Plessis. He's been in fine form today. And that's the strength of his down the ground, holding his shape. Just a lady stroke. Created the room for himself and just deposited it back over the bowler's head. Superb batting.
15 more runs to go past David Warner. What a shot. Beautiful shot.
I think he's just looking at tear off face. He ain't interested about records.
You sure?
99% sure.
Trouble with that one, if you play that sort of shot, the cramps will come straight into your legs and you're struggling to get up again. Lots of chat from Bihardine on the non-strikers end, which is providing some advice and encouragement. Slice that one away. That's another boundary. That takes him to 163. He's 11 away from David Warner now. I told you he was looking at that scoreboard.
He's carving him up this over. Hazy. Incredible skill. Just opened the face, knew his field. No one back there. And only one result in the end. What a shot.
To play that shot from that length delivery, have a look how full it is. To get it there, slice it there intentionally.
I think the presence of mind, Hazy, he's been there for almost 46 overs. And to hold your shape, incredible effort.
He's got that one away as well. What a shot. 6 runs. Magnificent stuff. He's pulling them all out. He's putting on a superb show.
It's Faf 360. Down the ground 6. And this time over the keeper. Just using his space. Intelligent batting. Beautiful stroke.
So where do you put the fielders now? That's the question after those last 2 shots.
It's not a stroke we associate with Faf Du Plessis, so I mean, this is quality batting. Fatigue, level setting in. You're still having the presence of mind to know where your fielders are.
And it's clever as well because he's so tired, using the bowler's pace, running it off the face. His dentist probably just sat a bit upright at home watching this.
I reckon he's got that insured, Hazy.
169 he's on as Faf. Last ball of the 46th over. Call of 2. B. Hadim will support him, he does. Throw to Faf's end, safely home. Takes him to 171, just 3 away from going past Warner. 317 for 4. That body is starting to really seize up now. What's the deal? What do they do, Robbie, when players are like this? What will he be facing at the break? Oh, he's clubbed that high. Has it gone all the way? Maybe not. It's the end of what has been absolutely sensational. Disappointment in the crowd. They wanted double 100 to Faf Du Plessis. Faf Du Plessis can be absolutely ecstatic about that performance because that was really something special and a privilege to watch.
Yeah, high class, entertaining Faf Du Plessis. He's entertained the crowd, his teammates, and us in the comm box, including the opposition. Fantastic innings, handshakes, standing ovation.
And a nice touch also from the Sri Lankans, all applauding him as he goes off. Brilliant stuff from Faf. 361 for 5. What a knock.